Hey guys, I hope everyone is doing well. I hope the Thanksgiving was great for everyone. Hope everyone got some rest. Today I want to go over actually I already made a THTA ETF initial impressions video already, and today I want to go over some initial trades that came in through like their website. So I'm a little apprehensive. First I think SoFi needs to update like the portfolio holding section because sometimes it's I guess like whenever I'm checking in, it looks blank. But they do have like the CSV file, so that's what I'm going by. And I have some concerns over like their position sizing. So obviously I haven't gotten anything yet. If you guys want to take a stab at it, that's your choice. But for right now, I'm kind of on standby, and I want to kind of go over their trades. And then also I want to wait for like maybe like the first set of dividends that come in, and then maybe like that'll give me a clue as to how they'll perform in the future. Because right now I'm not, I'm a little, I'm a little concerned. So like, the first trade, this one doesn't look too bad. Like it's just a put spread. And as you can see, like they did 6 contracts, so that's not too bad. It seems pretty reasonable. And then I'll go over like the kind of the percentages in the next slide. This call spread over here, this makes me a little concerned because I mean 250 contracts, I guess it doesn't sound like a lot, but you have to go through like the numbers. So they on $2.5 million of capital, like kind of like I guess like the however number of assets that they have so far. Um, it's new, so it's not too bad. But but if you look at like the put side, like they're risking 29,850 to make 150 bucks. So that's like 50 basis points for that particular trade, assuming it's successful. And it's a high probability of success, but obviously the risk reward ratio is really skewed towards like, the risk side. And then if you look at the call side, this is when you start going, whoa, this is kind of a big boy over here. So the risking 1,240,000 to make 10,000. So the potential reward for this trade is pretty good. This is better. This is 81 basis points. But I have a concern over like the actual size because this is almost half of the capital just for like one trade. So I think like they should really spread it over like multiple expiration cycles. It's not like there's only like 1 month because they're doing it on like the XPX. So like even if you want to do just like weeklies, there's like I mean you could kind of spread it out over four different cycles at the minimum. And in fact, like I know this is wasn't meant to be like a zero DTE ETF, um, but there's plenty of like exploration cycles. And this is kind of like if you look at the dates, like December 8th and December 22nd. I don't know if there's like a particular reason why they're spreading it out over just like 2 weeks, or if maybe they're just trying different things. Because this is still a relatively new ETF, so maybe that's the reason. But right now, I'm not feeling really comfortable. And it's a shame because I had kind of high hopes for this trade. I thought maybe this could be like a yield max or like a defiance ETF for like half the price. But this risk over here that makes me a little nervous. Guys, feel free to kind of like check my math too. But I triple checked this already, and I was hoping maybe there was like a typo somewhere, but I mean, I guess it is what it is. I mean, I guess there's still time for them to, make adjustments. Hopefully they'll maybe like, take some profits early if they get them. And this way they can kind of de-risk this one trade and kind of spread it out. Um, so then, like, I'm still curious as to when the payout is going to be. I think my rough estimate from the other video, I think that could potentially still stand. I think maybe they could spread out like the risk a little bit. I think this could potentially still return 12 to 30%, depending on the volatility and how much. Well, I guess like how they're spreading out like the risk over like different strikes, in the index choice. And the reason why I bring that up is because like so far it's just SPX, but what if there's like other in the prospectus to mention like NDX and RUT also? So I mean, again, this is why I'm kind of questioning like why there is such a big trade on this one XPX credit spread. So I can think there's it's still early, so things can still improve. And I think like this could still potentially be a good convenient fund for some people. And I do like the value price like yield max expense ratio. I The transparency part, it's still, I mean, they're putting up like the spreadsheet, so that's good. But I like on the actual website, like maybe they should kind of update it a little bit more. Um, but anyway, I guess maybe I'm just nitpicking. Um, so these are the same managers as YieldMax and some of the Defiance funds. So I'm a little concerned maybe they could also be overworked too. And maybe that's why like they're trying to maybe kind of concentrate like their trades, but I don't know if I feel comfortable with that. And obviously we have no control over like the option strike selection. Um, and in fact, implied volatility is kind of on the low side too, so that's another concern. Um, and the yields probably won't be consistent month to month. And I'm kind of being a jerk here, but like I don't know, like it's half price. Maybe it's like half price returns. I don't want this to be like a dollar store version of like Yield Max, uh, or or like the Defiance ETFs. Like I don't know. I think there's definitely some improvements that can be made. But that's just my concern for now. I'm hoping you know maybe next week or like the week after, like once they start taking off like the old trades and start applying new trades, maybe things will get better. But right now, I feel kind of like apprehensive about putting money in this trade yet. So maybe after some NAV erosion and like maybe it hits like a low price, like maybe I'll consider it. But right now I'm kind of like standing on the sideline, just watching and analyzing. So that's just my opinion, guys. Um, so if you like this type of content, please consider liking and subscribing. Hopefully, I can get some more momentum into like the holiday season and into like the new year. So I'm thankful for everybody that's subscribed so far. Thank you and have a great one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.